Swiggity swag, what's in the bag, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy DKM, and today we're here for another episode of the Let's Build. I believe this is episode 3 or 4, something like that. And today we're going to be working on the house, and also while I was looking behind me, I realized something that's really bothering me, and it's that these are off. They're not symmetrical, and they should definitely be symmetrical. So I'm probably going to fix that right now, because I want this house to be symmetrical. I don't want it to be unsymmetrical, and that's just going to make it look a whole lot better, in my opinion. So let's do that right now. But how is everybody doing today? Like I said, I think this is episode 3 or 4. I don't know why I can't remember what episode exactly. Probably 4. I feel like it's episode 4, but don't hold me to that. But yeah, so we're just gonna continue to Let's Build like we've been doing. I'm just gonna bring this down a little bit, and we're gonna have to adjust the roof over here as well, but that's not really a big deal. So let's get on that now. And we have a few pretty good questions for the questions of the video, I guess. I don't know what we should call those. Maybe if you guys want, leave a name for that. I forgot what I've been calling it, but or just tell me the name I've been calling it. I can't remember for some reason. So yeah. All right, let's just destroy this part of the roof real quick, because we're gonna have to replace all this. And yeah. All right. Hold on one sec. There's that block I need. Alright. So we're gonna go like this and like this. You know what? It'll be easier. Let me just go up one by one. Alright. So one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is whether or not you guys are really enjoying the series. So the only reason I ask is because, like, I don't know, it's what interests me. Do you guys enjoy this? And if you do, be sure to leave a like on the video, because it lets me know that you guys are enjoying. Because I don't want to make videos you guys don't like. So let me know if you really are enjoying it. If you think we should... Well, I'm going to finish this house up for sure. If you like the concept, because we'll probably be doing the same for Cribcraft when we're building that. Like, not... Kind of like how Dan does his constructing Los Angeles, we'll do something similar to that. But not exactly the same either. And I would just hit my table. Alright. So let's do this real quick. Also, one other thing I want to ask that just came to my mind for some reason before I get into the questions is, so a while back when we reached 6,000 subscribers, we were all going to do a setup video, and originally Bubba was going to edit the whole thing, and he was going to take all the clips of a bunch of our setups, but then that never happened, and then as you know, Bubba's not part of the team anymore. But would you guys still be interested in seeing a setup video of, like, me and Matt? And maybe Fink, if Fink wants to do one. I'll ask Fink if he wants to. Because we could still do that if you guys would want to see what our setups are. I mean, I'm not going to lie, my setup really isn't that great. I don't have the best setup. It's just kind of, like, average, I guess. It's a little weird. But, it's a setup, and it allows me to record and everything, so I can't complain. Alright, let's just bring these across. But yeah, just let me know if you want that in the comments as well. I'm telling you guys to comment lots of things. So I'm sorry, you guys might be busy. Alright, let's open up the questions though. So, alright. So the first question we have from a returning questionnaire. No, that's not the right word. But this question was brought to us by Adam C. I believe I answered one of his questions last episode, and he asked, if this build turns out how you want, will you rebuild it in your world? And have you ever built a house and transferred it into your world in the past? So, for the first part of that question, if it turns out really good, will I rebuild it? It's a possibility, but I really, really, really dislike rebuilding things. It's just like something I don't like redoing things, basically. Like if I exit without saving by accident, or something happens where like my Xbox freezes and like the world didn't get saved and I lost a bunch of progress. Oh man, it's bad. I usually don't go back to that build for like 2 or 3 months at times. And I think that happened on Everdeen once, where I had like a few hours of progress on it, and then the world froze or something, and I just like, I just like turned off my Xbox and didn't play for like 3 days. I'm just like, wow, that really sucks. But to answer your question, probably not. So yeah, and I've never done that in the past either. I've never transferred I don't think I've done that anyway. But, I mean, if it was to happen, it would be on Cribcraft, but I don't see it happening. Maybe a house that's similar, like maybe a similar style house, but not actually rebuilding the actual thing, I would say. So, I would say no to both of those. Alright. I need to find a good cutoff point for the roof. I want it to be like a pretty tall roof, because Colonial houses normally have roofs that are pretty tall. Like, they have usually some pretty steep roofs. That's kind of like a thing, like an aspect of it. So, did I already run out of swiftness? I feel like I just drank it. Alright, next question. It comes from CFJ98, and he asks, how did you meet the Cribcraft guys, and how did you start Cribcraft? So I believe we've answered this probably in some like Let's Builds and things, or no, not Let's Builds. Probably in Q&A, like maybe the 5,000 Q&A or something. And the way we met, I don't know if I like that. I'll have to do something with that later. I might just make this slabs or something. I wonder if that'll look good though. So the way we met the Cribcraft guys is, well, I'll tell how we met Kevin too, because he was a part of it in the beginning, obviously. So me, Kevin, and Matt all went to the same school. For a while, Kevin went to the same middle school as us, and then he moved a few towns away and started going to a different school. But we all knew each other in real life, and we would play Xbox. We played a lot of Call of Duty together, things like that. And that's really how we became friends, like good friends, kind of over Xbox. Even though we knew each other in school, we didn't talk as much in school until we like started playing Xbox together. And then we all became really close friends, as we still are today. But we met Fink and Grayson, aka Z Grayson, or he used to be Royal Assassin. We met him, those two, over Call of Duty, and I believe it was Modern Warfare 3, actually, where we met them. And we started playing together a lot. And Fink, we didn't play with as much. We played a lot with Grayson. Like, every day we would play with Grayson. And Fink would occasionally join us and stuff. But Fink had mentioned, because I think this was around the time that Minecraft was coming out, but Fink mentioned that he has a capture card and he makes videos, I think, and that he could record and stuff. And I've always had an interest in doing YouTube. So I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. And at this time, I didn't have any kind of recording software or anything like that. I was just playing Xbox to play Xbox, things like that. So I remembered that. And then eventually, we started up the Cribcraft world. And we started building and stuff like that. I really hope this doesn't look weird from the sides. I really want to avoid that. But I think I have ideas where I can avoid that. Because right now it looks kind of derpy. So yeah, we started up playing Minecraft and stuff, and we created our first town world, which we called the Castle Town, and that was a really awesome world. We actually toured it once as like a nostalgia tour, but we had never showed it off on the channel before, so that was kind of interesting. But yeah, we did that, and then we started talking to Fink more. And when we started up the Cribcraft world, and this is like a month after Creative came out on Minecraft, we started talking to Fink. He came on our world, he saw it, and he really liked it, because it was like the first world he saw like ours, where it's like a neighborhood, and that world we still have we still have today, and it's about to be finished. So it's literally we have to add a few trees. That's about it, to like just fill up a few like areas around the edge of the world so they don't look weird, because it's not like on the border. And then it's done. Like every house is complete, and that's really awesome. So, you know, we're excited to release that and do the final cinematic very soon. I gotta figure out something to make this not look so plain. I mean, I'm obviously gonna add some windows, but yeah. So yeah, then we started recording videos. We started doing house tours, and I think our first house tour was like February 2013. We started the Cribcraft world in late December of 2012. So it was like a month or two after Creative came out. So we started a really long time ago. And we just were talking about it. We're like, so what are we gonna call this, what we're doing? And I'm pretty sure it was me that came up with the name Cribcraft, and then we all kind of agreed that we liked that name, because we were gonna be touring houses, and we were building cribs, so to speak, like MTV Cribs, kind of, because a lot of our houses at that time were like modern, and we thought they were all really cool, and they were pretty cool for the time, I think. And that's kind of just how it evolved. And then we met Rich through Fink, because they're friends in real life. And actually, we don't live that far from Rich and Fink. I've never actually met them. Matt has met Fink once. But they live only like an hour or two away or something like that. Not even. They live like on Long Island, and so do we, so they're pretty close to us. They just live in a different county. But still, we're very close, and I think we're planning on meeting up sometime this summer, so maybe we'll vlog that or something. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna fill this in with the break. And I don't want to take too long, because I want to get to the next question. And what are we at? We are at 13 minutes in the video. So here's the next question. Kyle, will you ever upload UHC highlights on this channel, or your Droll Kyle Mania? Maybe the DKM one, the Droll Kyle Mania one. But on this channel, I doubt it. I just don't think it's what people want to see on this channel, at least. And I feel like it's not worth doing it on this channel. Maybe on the Droll Kyle Mania channel, but probably not until I upgrade my computer, because I want more space, because with Fraps, the video files it creates are humongous. Like, a 1 minute video is like 1 gigabyte or more. No, it's more than 1 gigabyte, but it's like 1.6 probably, something like that. And it's like ridiculous, so like a 20-minute video is huge. Like, it's like it's probably like 30-something gigabytes for a 20-minute video. It's really crazy. So I try to avoid like making really long videos, and I try to have as little clips on my computer as possible because of that. But you know, I like to store clips too for like my montages, my survival games montages. Like I have a bunch of clips stored right now for that. But it's a possibility on my Droll Kyle-mania channel. But as of right now, I'd say no. And someone is texting me. Okay. There's Kevin. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna bring this across like I've been doing. Alright, let's see what the next question is. Hold on one second. Is there a video? Oh, wait, nope, not that. That one. Would you ever make a second channel for other games? Okay, I kind of addressed this in our latest survival games video, but I'll address it here as well. We actually already had a channel like that called Cribcraft Cinemas, where we did like other games kind of, and we didn't really do much with that channel, so we kind of just stopped it. Like we haven't uploaded a video on it in a long time, and honestly I don't really plan to. If I was to do other games, I'd probably upload them on this channel just because we already have a pretty decent following on it, and I would make sure it would be something that people would enjoy. Like I'd put a lot of effort into the video if I was to do like, say, a funny moments montage or something like that, because that's the only other thing I'd really want to do with another game. And I'm about to sneeze, or I might. It's like maybe it's gonna be a sneeze, but it's actually not. I felt it. I felt the sneeze dissipate, or I don't even know. I just felt the sneeze disappear. There's no longer gonna be a sneeze, so it's alright. Alright, so yeah, I don't think we'd make another channel unless we really started to get a decent following where people are like, oh, I want to see more, and like more as in like it would disrupt the content that's already on this channel. But I don't see that happening right now, especially since I haven't been uploading as often as I should be. Alright, and that's about it for the questions. There's one other question that I don't want to leave out, and it's when will you build Cribcinnati? And Cribcinnati, I'm sorry, but you butchered Cribcinnati, but that's alright. It's a pretty hard city name to spell. I spelled it wrong myself until I realized it has like two N's. It's like, it's weird how it's spelled, but it actually is like Cincinnati. Like I thought there would be two T's, but there's one T and two N's, which is just weird. But the answer to that is as simple as when we finish the Cribcraft world is when we'll start it, and we're getting very close. So I'd say definitely we'll start within the month. But we want to like post the cinematic, the final cinematic for the Cribcraft world, which we're really going to put a lot of effort into, and then put a download link for the Cribcraft world and whatnot. And that's what we're really aiming for. So, you know, after that we'll start Cribcinnati though. And I think that's everything for all the questions. If I missed yours and I planned on doing it and I realize later, I'll go back to it. But I think that's everything for the questions. And let's see what we're up to in the time in the video. Oh, we're at 19 minutes. So I guess I'll just wrap it up here. Alright, let's just look at what we got so far. You know, this is gonna be the next layer. Ooh, that is a really weird looking bug right next to my mic. Blew it away. That bug was creepy looking. That was kind of creepy. Alright, so I just thought of some ideas for the next episode that'll definitely look good on the house, and we'll continue doing this Let's Build. I guess, well, let me see. I'm pretty sure that's going to be episode 5 next. Actually, no, I don't see the episode number in the comments. But you know what? I I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, like I said, show your support by leaving a like. I'd really like to see if we could reach maybe like 35 to 30, somewhere like 35 to 40 likes. So see if we could reach that that goal, and thank you for everybody watching, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace.